Welcome back to the channel. Please like, subscribe and share. So we've got Sam doing deadlifts with the KO8. There's free resistance band on there, and then Jay is dumping out with the jump squats, 20 on each. So now we've got Jay doing the lying hamstring curls, and Sam is doing plyo lunge into squat. So now Jay's in the resistance lunges. This is going to be attacking his legs, but also his core, using a lot of stability there. And then we've got Sam over here using the band, and she's doing individual leg glute bridges. Exercise. Sam's in the KO8 doing alternate leg donkey kicks. Look at that. Beautiful. And I'm talking about the form. And then we got Jay on the crab walks. Get a little bit lower, mate. Love it. So just got back from that workout with Jay and Sam. Decent squat on, really. We ended up doing 3 stations. So when I wasn't recording, I was doing core, and then we were just moving around in a circuit rather than staying on one exercise for 3 sets. For example, the first one I think was jump squats was 1 station, RDLs was another station. I'm always thinking about fitness, and the thought that come to my mind was a lot of people that maybe aren't in the industry or are stuck at home, the struggle that they're going to have is understanding why they're potentially putting weight on. Now, this ties into the perfect diet for fat loss. You have to be quite smart with what you eat, especially in a time like this. What a lot of people don't realise is the amount of calories you burn. Right, so you get up in the morning, on your way to work, you might walk to the train, walk in off the train to go to your office, whatever it might be, you're burning calories. If you're a labourer or a sparky or somebody that's on a site, you're always going to be moving, so therefore that allows you to burn more calories in a day. If you're moving all the time, you're burning more calories, and if you're burning more calories, then you can put more calories into your body without worrying too much about putting on weight, because these calories are being burned. However, when you go from your normal lifestyle to sitting indoors, you might maintain the same diet, but you're not moving as much. Fair enough, you might think, I sit at a desk all day in your job, but you're getting to work, you're coming home from work, you're probably going to the gym as well. So all of these things, you're always moving, even if it's a little bit. Whereas in your house, you're just sedentary the whole day. You might move from your office to your sofa, but you're not really doing a lot of movement, which means that you're not really burning too many calories. So you have to take into consideration how many calories you're burning in a day. If you're not burning as many calories, but you're still eating the same amount of calories, the likelihood is your deficit that you've been working on is going to turn into a surplus. So a deficit is where you're eating less calories than your daily maintenance, and a surplus is where you're eating more. So let's say you've been trying to lose weight for however long, so you've restricted your calories, and that is in accordance to how much you're training as well and you're moving. But as soon as you stop moving and you carry on eating the same amount of calories, the calories burned goes down, but the calories you're eating stays the same. So as you can see, you're not going to be in that much of a deficit anymore. So that could be a reason, one, why your weight loss has slowed down, if that's what you're trying to do. Second thing, it could be why you're putting on weight even though you're eating the same things. And three, you have to take into accountance the amount of exercise that you're doing and where you can burn those extra calories. I know a lot of people are limited to one bit of exercise a day. Let's make sure you're maximising that. Stay in your guided groups. So for Australia, it is your household or groups of 2. So make sure you're doing your exercise in that size group, but make sure that you're maximising it and you're not just going out for a 10-minute walk, because you will end up putting on weight. And that brings me on nicely to overall diet and what is the best diet for fat loss. For me, I love eating burgers, curries, pizza. I eat all sorts and I eat it quite frequently. But the reason I can do this is because I'm very aware of how many calories I'm putting into my body daily. If I'm starting to put on a bit of weight, then I'll use an app called MyFitnessPal, which tells me, if you scan an item of food, it tells you exactly what proteins, fats and carbs are in it, as well as the amount of calories. So when I'm making my meals, I'll maybe go for 2 weeks. If I start to see my body weight fluctuating, I'll track everything that I eat. The reason for this is because then my eyes can see exactly what portions are in front of me, and that lets me dial in, so I know roughly how many calories I'm eating a day. I have tracked macros before very religiously, but I'd say that that's probably, don't get me wrong, it's probably put me in the best shape of my life, so I can understand why people do it. But did I have the maximum enjoyment in my life? No, I didn't. And that's where I'd say where I want to be talking now is, for me, the best diet for fat loss is one you can sustain. There's no point cutting out all the food you love just so you can then achieve a certain body type, because you won't be happy with your social life or whatever it may be. And make sure, especially at this time, make sure if you've worked so hard to lose weight, just consider how much you're moving throughout this lockdown period, and then really scale down your calories in accordance to that. I wouldn't say like starve yourself, not at all. Just try and work out how many calories you should be eating in a day. To be honest, if you want to learn that, please chuck a comment below and let me know if you want to find out your calories and your macros for the time that you spent in lockdown. I'm more than happy to work that out for you. Or DM me on Instagram, which you'll see on the thumbnail for the video. I'll put my Instagram in the description box, and I'll make sure that I come back to you. So that's that on this topic. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please drop a like, make sure you subscribe. If there's anything you want to know about fitness, drop a comment below and I'll make a video about it. More than happy to do that. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.